What's the thing that holds most of us back? Fear. Beautiful. Okay? Fear. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. No matter what you set your mind to in life, the only time you're going to be held back is if you let yourself down.
Hi, I'm JANA PITTMAN. You might remember me from my time on the track or perhaps even in the bobsled, but there's a lot more to my story. I'm now a mother of 6 beautiful children and a practicing doctor in women's health. This showreel will be a small glimpse into some of the things that I like to share with my audience. My presentations will make you rethink your views on fear and failure. I like to talk about the roller coaster of life and challenge you to accept opportunities you never thought you would.
And what Mum said to me, which carried with me for the rest of my life, was the only time you fail now is if you let yourself be the failure. And so she said, you've got a chance. That fear is going to go with you everywhere you walk. Every time you show up for anything you love, that fear will exist. But the only time it ever rules you is if you don't walk with it and recognise that it's your weapon. I was very lucky for 20 years to run around for our country. It's a long time to run around in the green and gold, and I'm very lucky, but I can tell you what, every day, fear rocked my world. So we're going to talk about it a little differently, about how we can change, and I am a bit different from most motivational speakers, and you can debate it with me if you want, change the approach to that. The only way you fail is if you don't back yourself and give it a crack. And the worst case scenario is the fear is right. But the cool part about that is you'll wake up the next day, and that's part of your resilience program, because every time you live through something that's disappointing, you show yourself you're already brave enough to do it again. So at the very most bottom time of my life, she suggested taking the biggest leap I've ever made. I sat the medical entrance exam. Have anyone sat that before? It's god-awful. Do you think I passed the first time? No, of course not. 7 rejection letters, one after the other coming, letting me know I wasn't clever enough to be a doctor. She says, guess what? The exam's coming again. You failed the Olympics 3 times, and you've still got 2 more shots at the exam. I'm like, oh, Mum, seriously. But then she again reminded me, the only time you fail is if you don't get up. And I can tell you guys, she was right. When something terrible happens to you, find something else that softens the blow. Use the pain and the disappointment and the fear and all the stuff that comes along with failure and push it into something that means you can live another day in a happier way. You're never too old, guys, to dream. Okay, it doesn't matter what you're doing in the world. There's always someone who can inspire you to do something more.
So now you've seen a small glimpse of what I have to offer. So it doesn't matter what kind of event you have, let me come along and inspire your audience to think differently. I look forward to working with you.